To the bookmaker's surprise, Boris Johnson's former constituency was retained by the Tories at last week's by-election. The deciding factor is clear. Voters are deeply sceptical of Sadiq Khan's costly ULEZ expansion. As a result, it was reported over the weekend that Mr Khan was in, quote, listening mode, unquote, on the matter of ULEZ. But this vote has wider consequences. The loss for Labour shows the clear disconnect between the political class and the electorate. Expensive green policies simply are not popular, and their advocates are often manipulative and hypocritical. There's an excellent piece in the Mail on Sunday of the weekend which revealed that the BBC's chief climate fanatic had flown to Spain, bear in mind, with lots of emissions, to report that Europe's heatwave was caused by global warming, exacerbating the problem by flying. But it also caught out some of the fear-mongering weather maps the public service broadcaster has been using. It shows, amidst the apocalyptic molten lava red tones of Europe, an almost equally alarming colour across the United Kingdom. And it's not their political opinions for once. However, last Tuesday, the day in question, the United Kingdom saw highs of a perfectly temperate 75 degrees, and it was raining in Scotland. This was no accident. It's designed to instill fear and panic. Now, there's no denying Europe is suffering a heat wave with serious fires unfolding across parts of Greece. But the question is, what is the best solution to these problems? The solution is not ULEZ, especially when the UK is already doing well. Yale University, an American university of great distinction, publishes an annual environmental performance index, and the United Kingdom finished in second place last year out of 180 countries, only behind Denmark. Specifically on the questions of climate change mitigation and climate change policy objectives, we scored particularly well. According to the Independent Climate Action Tracker, we're the only major economy held at the almost sufficient standard. No country is at a higher standard. So why should we do more when others are so far behind at the risk to our economy? ULEZ, heat pumps and energy efficiency certificates put the burden on the poorest in society. Research from the Taxpayers Alliance showed that 3 out of the 4 poorest boroughs in London are likely to pay among the highest percentage of total ULEZ fines, despite incomes being as much as 50% lower. The wealthy in great relish and splendour and state, they can afford to adapt these measures. The poor in our society cannot. And the tradesmen, the plumbers and electricians, they can't take blowtorches and power drills and ladders on the tube. The solution is in innovation and market forces, unleashing Britain's growth and incentivising sustainable technologies, making use of nuclear and hydrogen power. For the short to medium term, we must be willing to implement a sensible rather than a rushed transition phase. We mustn't put the burden on the backs of the least well-off. The Conservative Party must learn from this unlikely win and intervene in the Mayor's relentless drive against the motorist if we want to win the next election.